Another trip to Kananakis, heading for Mount Cornwall. Let's get going. Here we go. Another trip to Kananakis. We are leaving from the Little Elbow Trailhead, heading for Mount Cornwall, and then maybe beyond. We'll see once we get there. It's a long ways away, so let's get going. We stayed at Little Elbow Campground last night, which is just right in behind us, actually super convenient. They have these nice little walk-in tent sites just right up there. So awesome jumping off point for what we're going to do today, which is we're going to go try to get to the top of the mountain. Yeah, probably Mount Cornwall. It's about 13 kilometers from here, so it'll be a nice long day hike. Drove down last night, got in probably 10 o'clock. And yeah, just a quiet night at camp, got everything set up, went to bed early, did some planning because when we got here we didn't really know what we were going to be doing. But now we do. We have a plan and it's going to be great. Danny and Cosley are very excited to be out. Our route starts on the Big Elbow Trail, which is this old fire road that we're walking along right now. So yeah, we're gonna burn through this first section pretty quick here because it's not gonna be super interesting, but once we get to Cornwall Creek, things should start opening up a little bit. Follow that up for a bit, and then the real fun starts. It's gonna be a great day. It's perfect. It's sunny, maybe, I don't know, 13, 14 degrees out right now. Just perfect hiking weather. Alright, working our way up South Glasgow Creek here. Still no sign of water, so it's a pretty dry spot. Really flat area here. I wonder if you get random camp back here. Might be kind of nice. Although you might need to worry about rocks rolling down into your campsite.
And you wouldn't have any water.
So we're gonna follow this up a ways and then find the coal in between those two peaks and work our way up. Man, this part of this hike is beautiful. A little narrow right here. All good. Are you peeing in the stream? Hi, buddy.
You're in my shot probably.
So the canyon choked in on us a little bit, and rather than get our feet wet, we decided to do just a little scramble up this left bank to get up on top, which is apparently where we were supposed to go in the first place, but we just kind of missed the trail, which I think this is it right here, actually.
Yeah, that looks like a trail.
How's that?
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, right? Made it look easy. Yeah, that was a nice little climb. So if you follow our GPS tracks, just beware when the really pretty part of the stream starts there. If you keep going, you might get yourself in a position where you're going to have to scramble out of it, which is, like, it wasn't too bad. It was just a very short little step, but definitely consequential if you're going to fall. So, I mean, just don't do that and you'll be fine. It'd be nice just to follow the trail here for a little bit, I think. That part was awesome. That was so fun and really pretty. Like, this hike was kind of dull, just trudging along the rocks for the most part, but man, that really boosted my spirits up a little bit. Probably slowed down our moving average quite a bit, but hey, what can you do? So just a little bit further up, maybe a couple hundred meters from where we scrambled up, you can see that it's really chokes in tight. So we definitely made the right call. Otherwise we'd be sort of backtracking or trying to climb up that little waterfall there. So yeah, glad we scrambled up where we did. It was very gentle. Alright, there's an encouraging sight. So again, just shortly after we did the scramble up bit, got some flashing. Let's see the corresponding flashing on the other side there. So this is clearly where we're supposed to cross. Good stuff. Oh, it's gonna be a pretty view looking down the gorge here.
Kind of fun to try and scramble up this.
Yeah. Well, you can climb down and then climb back up.
There's a little pool down there. You go for a little swim.
Yeah, that does look really refreshing, actually.
Get a little shower.
Yeah.
This is pretty.
Maybe on the way back when we're all sweaty and disgusting. Cosley really badly wanted to come over here because he likes bones. I don't know what that is. Hard to say. Some sort of canid, maybe? Coyote or something? I don't know. I'm not an expert on these types of bones. More so just on the human bones. Throw it in the comments if anyone can identify that skeleton. I would like to know. I really am liking this hike when the stream comes back. It's like really nice. Yeah. Especially here. Just tucked down in this valley between these peaks.
Did it snow?
Working our way up that way.
Did you get snow?
Feel good, buddy? Ah, I missed the cuteness. Yeah, that feels good. Alright. Getting closer. I think that ridge right there is where we're going to start climbing up, or maybe just around it. Yay!
I see no way of getting up there.
On the right. The gentle slope. On the right. Before the loops around. Well, we had an option to sort of follow this snowfield up around the bend, or start climbing the Talus field, working our way up. So we started going up probably a little earlier than the actual trail. So it's been kind of slow going. We stopped here on these nice rocks and grabbed a bite to eat with some lovely scenery, obviously. But our speed sure slowed right down when we started climbing. And with the snowiness of Mount Cornwall up there, say any chance of a summit try is quickly disappearing. I'm confident that we probably won't be doing that at this point. Instead, we're just going to try to work our way up here, maybe try to get into the cold between Glasgow and Cornwall. take a look around, hopefully get some views, and then start coming back down. Well, this is a nice spot. After the Talus field, there's this nice grassy slope. Feels so nice to walk on right now. Oh, beautiful views of the avalanche slopes going off there. Some amazing, impressive cliffs. Cornwall off that way. You can see the trail to Cornwall right there. So in between that is the col we were originally headed for. But standing where we are, looking up at Glasgow right here, it is looking pretty appealing. It's very tantalizing because it's very close. We're going to work our way over that way, try to hop on that trail and follow that ridge up a bit, and I don't know, see how far we get. I think it gets kind of scrambly up towards the top, so doing the summit might not happen, but it'll be cool to get a view from up on that ridge if we can. Danny's working her way up the Talus. Fortunately, pretty solid. It's not real slippy, at least so far, so that's nice. It's not like going 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You can see, and behind her that's Banded Peak. That must be Outlaw right there. Cromwell there. We're working our way up towards Glasgow. Summits are not in our future, I don't think.
Summit is getting further and further away.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens.
The closer and closer we get to it.
Yep. Anyways. Oh, God. Alright, put the camera away here. Well, I'm below the summit for Glasgow. Turnaround time is 2 o'clock. It's 1:45 right now, so I'm not going to push on any further. Pressure's dropping. Got some stormy looking clouds coming in. You can see the Glasgow Ridge coming out this way. Looks like that would make for a beautiful traverse. You can see 3 Point Mountains sticking out over there. Banded Peak, Outlaw Peak, whatever that other one is. Gotta start working our way down though. If anyone wants a track on how not to try to scramble up to the top of Glasgow, this is the one. Definitely did pretty much everything wrong as far as route finding and everything, but didn't put ourselves in too scary of a position, so it's all good. We're gonna get down safely. Yeah, but I gotta start working my way down right now to meet up with Danny, who's just taking a little break, taking a little breather down there, and then we'll just work our way back down to the valley there and just backtrack the way we came in. So probably won't have much to show you on the way out because I saw it all on the way in, but man, it's always a bummer when you don't quite, things don't work out the way you planned in the mountains. But just the snow up there made us want to adjust and try something different, so we tried this, and yeah, we just not prepared for this much scrambling. 3,500 feet of elevation gain, something like that, so it's early in the season, and we don't want to do anything stupid, so time to turn around, play it safe, start heading home.
I am filming you.
What's going on? It's not over? We're
Not
back.
over.
We are back. It's like 3 weeks later, and not getting up to the top of that mountain just didn't sit right with us. So we're back to try it again. Slightly different approach this time. Yeah, hopefully this one works out a little bit better. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're back at the Little Elbow campground, but we're not staying there this time. We are just walking all the way through the campground because unfortunately the trailhead parking is kind of far from the actual trailhead. We're just gonna road hike for a little bit until we get through this, and then we'll be getting on the trail shortly. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't say so the goal is get up on the top of that same mountain, Mount Cornwall, but we're taking a different approach this time. So we're gonna go along the Little Elbow Trail, follow that down to Mount Romulus Campground, and we're gonna break off, go up to Talus Lakes, and that's where we're gonna random camp for the weekend. It is the July long weekend, so we got a couple of nights and a couple of chances to do some fun stuff. So it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
All right, made it to the end of the campground, and we've got the trailhead sign for Nahahi Ridge, Nahahi Creek, Little Elbow Trail. So, God, this is getting me all tangled here. All right, let's get going. So the hiking is going to be pretty easy, pretty straightforward up till Mount Romulus Campground, and then after that, be heading up. There's a nice look at Nahahi Ridge up above us. So that's a really nice little day hike from the campground, the Little Elbow Campground. Have to go up there sometime.
We tried runs.
Yeah, we did.
Somebody had a panic attack.
That was way back in our very first summer, I think, of doing any of this camping and hiking type stuff.
And Danny was still afraid of everything.
Yeah. Although it was super fun because that's where we found those walk-in tent sites at Little Elbow. We were staying there on that trip, and it's still one of my favorite spots. I gotta say, this hike's been a little bit more scenic than I was expecting so far.
It's lovely. It's a lovely little stroll.
River right now, right down next to us here. Got some nice peaks on either side. Yeah, beautiful little
Wild roses.
wildflowers here. Danny just ducked down off the trail to get Cosley a little bit of water. He got stung by some sort of insect and had like a really bad allergic reaction. Like these kind of gross bleeding sores all over his nose earlier this week. So we took him into the vet and they gave him some prednisone. One of the side effects of the prednisone though is it makes him super thirsty. So he's just been chugging water all the time. So, fortunately the nose is clearing up very well. So.
He's being weaned off of prednisone now.
Yeah, there's a few more days worth. We have to just finish the course. It's the second time he's had a bad allergic reaction, and I think it's been insects both times. So, poor little guy. We do always pack some Benadryl with our first aid kit just in case he gets stung when we're out on the trail. We can hopefully keep it at bay until we can get him to a vet. Don't think it's going to be an issue this time around because, like I said, he's all pumped up on prednisone, so even if he gets stung, I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Let's not test that later.
Yeah, no, rather not. All the main trails along here seem to be pretty well marked. Another trail sign here, right there. So this way, along the creek, that's Nahahi Creek. So there's a trail running up that way. Gets you up into Mount Fullerton, Mount Howard, right, that whole area. There's some really fun stuff up there apparently. We are following along Little Elbow though, this way to Mount Romulus. And then from there, it's not on the map, but Talus Lakes are kind of up in this area over here somewhere. So that is where we're headed. Yeah. First we need to cross this raging stream. I think we'll manage. This is the bridge over the Little Elbow River here. Cosley's already getting kind of anxious because he's developed a weird phobia of bridges. It's a pretty spot though. Oh wow, this is such a beautiful river. Color is amazing. Great pale blue. get from the mountains. I want to climb it. That's probably frowned upon. This is a nice sturdy bridge right here. I guess it has to be. They do drive trucks up along this road for trail maintenance and stuff, so. Oh yeah, no problem. You can't see through it, eh? Yeah, it seems to be whenever you can see the water underneath him, he starts freaking out. Oh yeah, I just love the color of this water. It's amazing. Nice little spot to stop for lunch. That's Mount Remus right there. Mount Romulus over that way. And some hungry hikers. Alright, far edge of the Romulus campground. Beautiful view. This looks like it would be an awesome spot to stay. But not where we're staying. So this creek leads up towards Talus Lake. Looks like there's a faint trail along the edge there. So that is probably where we're headed. Up here somewhere. It's gonna get steep. It's like 5 kilometers I think from here. But we have to gain about 1,500–1,600 feet of elevation. So the fun part begins. It is 1:30. So I'm going to get to camp a little bit later than we were originally planning, but won't be a big deal. I would still be not surprised at all if we're the only people up there this evening. So, okay, I guess I should put the camera down and get a move on. Alright, this looks like the start of the climb. On our way up to Talus Lake. Just crossing back and forth across the stream a couple of times. Beautiful view of the mountain and behind us there. Rain's picking up a little bit now. This rain passes right away. I really don't want to bother taking out my rain jacket. It seems like a lot of work. The weather report was kind of all over the place this week. Just huge thunderstorms all weekend to gentle showers for a few minutes each afternoon. Some Karen here. So this is where we get back on the trail. Yep, looks good. So we were planning on coming out here even if it was going to be pouring rain all weekend, so having it just get a gentle shower here and there, that's nothing. We can handle that. Oh, looks like our views are really starting to open up a bit. Coming around this bend here. Oh wow. Beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So even if we don't get up on top of any of these mountains over here, it's going to be a worthwhile trip just to get up to the lake. Man, I'm hungry, tired, really want to get to camp. This last little bit's been no joke. Just hopping across all these boulders up this dry creek bed. It is exhausting. Fortunately, we're back on a trail now. It's leading up this way. You can actually see it right over there where it goes up over that ridge, which I'm pretty sure is our final destination. So we're so close. Just gotta make it over there. Oh, Kaz is excited. What you see, buddy? Oh. Yeah? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Made it. Lower Talus Lake. Oh my God, it's amazing. That last little push was exhausting. But this is amazing. So we got some good greenery on this side, so over here probably we'll find a spot to set up camp. Or maybe over there. I don't know, drop the pack off, take a look, see a trail running up there to the upper lake. Which, it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, I think, because we are one tired crew. What do you think?
It's horrible.
Yeah,
It's super ugly.
worst camp spot yet. Oh, I am beat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, let's do a little snack. And
Got
then,
thrown over there?
yeah, go grab a seat over there. Just gonna get right over here. Do a little snack, and then do some exploring. See what we can find as far as awesome camp spots. So I think there will be some options. That is a legit
Look at all
throne.
these seats.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice spot to hang out. So far, it looks like we're the only people out here. Alright, I think we found home for the night. Other people have clearly camped here. There is some vegetation, so it's not like the most durable surface in the world, but it's one of the better options around here. And it's definitely better than, you know, staying in a field of wildflowers and crushing them all. Yeah, so that's where we're going to set up. Should be good. And then the sitting area, just right down over there. So be able to enjoy the view this evening. Well, it's definitely not my finest tarp workmanship, but there's a fire pit over here in the trees. So we set up a little bit of coverage so that if it does really start coming down, we've got a place to come and cower. Yeah, not my best work. Whatever, it should hold for the weekend. But hopefully we're not even going to need to use it that much. Because the sun is going to stay out. Nice. Okay, well, next item of business I guess is finding somewhere to hang the bear bag. Alright, this is a new experiment here. Plus it's very interested in it. Yeah, Danny just took some salsa, just like regular store-bought salsa from a jar, and dehydrated it. It looks like it rehydrated pretty nicely. Looks pretty much like salsa. Got some salsa. Got some chips that seem to hold their shape pretty good.
Alright.
Moment of truth.
I'm sure it will taste horrific. Because, you know, dehydrating makes all of the plastic.
Leave it. Tastes like salsa.
Tastes like salsa.
Cool.
Probably could have had a little more water.
Don't know if you can see how quick these clouds are moving. They are accompanied with just a wall of icy wind. Brr.
July.
Goes back and forth between being like really, really warm and beautiful and just freezing as soon as that wind picks up. You're gonna lose the sun pretty quick anyways, it looks like. It's down to that ridge. And go up there, I think. I'm gonna see the upper lake tonight, if we can. Because the hike we're planning on doing tomorrow is kind of in the other direction, so it'd be cool to pop up there and at least take a look. And yeah, get us moving again because it's getting kind of chilly.
And then have some dinner.
Then we'll have some dinner.
And then some sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, the sleeps.
Yeah.
Right, Kazi?
All right. Get this stuff packed up again and start heading up. Show you the upper lake in a few minutes. Well, it's like 6:30 and the weather's taking a turn for the worse. Raining, cloudy, not super nice. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go hiking. Why not? It's too early to huddle underneath the tarp just yet, and I'm too lazy to build a fire. So we're gonna go see the upper lake in this beautiful, beautiful weather. It's gonna be so fun. Should be just over that ridge to the upper Talus Lake. Get that way down there. You can see where Talus Lakes got their name. Just climbing a Talus shield to get up here.
That's not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. I wish the weather was a little nicer, but hey, nothing you can do about that. Alright. Upper Lake. Ow. That doesn't look very good at all with the foggy camera. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. If it was a nicer weekend, it would be nice to set up camp right there.
Yeah. Not today. Alright, cool. At least we came to see the upper lake. Actually, it looks like there's a decent little camp spot right up in here. That is actually a little secluded. Might not be the flattest thing in the world, but...
Yeah, the hammock would be awesome.
oh yeah, for sure.
Pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, any hammock hangers out there. Maddie, there you go. Got a spot for you, bud.
Yeah, come up here.
Mm-hmm. That is beautiful. Alright, let's go back down and have some dinner. Who's that? So, this is our little eating spot. Fire pit. I'm not planning on trying a fire tonight. Maybe tomorrow, depending how we're feeling and when we get back from our adventuring. A not particularly well set up tarp, but it'll do for the weekend to keep us dry in case the rain really comes.
That's all that really matters.
And we're nice and secluded. Yeah, and we're nice and secluded from the wind back here, which is nice because that wind is freezing.
It really is.
Danny's rocking her toque and gloves already, which is probably not a bad idea. I would probably go put on another layer, but then I'd have to walk back to the tent again, and I'm not going to do that. I'll stand here, or sit here, it'll be cold.
Yeah.
Food will warm me up.
Yeah.
food. What's for dinner?
Some summer sausage,
Okay.
some butter powder,
Okay. Hopefully there's something else.
and some cider.
Tomato Alfredo. Very nice. Very nice. Should be good. None for
Leslie's
you.
interested in it too.
He already had his dinner. Cool. All right. Let's get that going.
Sausage and butter powder mixed together is quite delicious. Cool.
It's thickened up okay. Yeah, nice. Looks like pasta sauce.
Tastes like pasta, sausage, and sauce.
Nice. Pasta cooked okay. Still some crunchy bits.
Actually pretty good.
Good. Good. Yeah. All in all, pretty awesome day. Really fun time. Hiking in here. Really looking forward to tomorrow. But, yeah, I think we're just gonna eat and maybe just duck into the tent. Yeah, duck into the tent and read for a little bit. Nothing too exciting for the rest of the evening, because we are gonna try to do something tomorrow. Not sure what yet. We got some ideas. Gotta look at the guidebook though. Whatever it is, should be some nice views. So stay tuned for that.
One would hope.
Yeah, alright. Good night, everybody. Get some
night.
dinner. Alright, good morning. Morning of day 2. Had a really nice night last night. Well, the wind was a little chilly. Had some breakfast this morning, and now it's time to get on, do some adventuring. Like garbage. Jeez. Apparently I didn't sleep all that well.
We both look like garbage. It's okay.
Alright, so Talus Lake's in behind us there, but our goal is actually going to be over this way. But not this peak sticking out here, but over there. It's Mount Cornwall. So we're going to try to get up on top of that sucker. Should be fun. First thing we have to do is backtrack a little bit on the creek we came in on. And then take a random scrambly game trail type of a route up some pretty steep, scree Talus slopes. So,
My fave.
yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be an adventure.
That's why we call ourselves Adventure.Happy.
That's right. Yeah.
We're
So,
always happy about it, but there's always adventures.
yeah, awesome first day, and really looking forward to getting out there today and seeing some more cool stuff. So, let's get on the trail. All right, so we backtracked to the fork in the creek. There's some flashing and cairns over here. That's what leads up to Talus Lake. But we need to go up this way, so we're gonna follow the stream up this way. We find something that looks like a trail, although I don't think it's going to be marked from here on out. I think we're just going to have to find it on our own. And yeah, we're just going to have to work our way up there and figure out somewhere to get up onto that. It looks very steep from here, so I don't know. Getting up to the end of the creek here, so we're just going to duck across up here and then kind of just below this snow band and then just kind of follow along the edge of it to the right of this exposed rock and try to get up to that ridge there where it hooks up. It starts leading up into the Cornwall Outlaw Cove. Nice spot for a little break, a little snack break. We'll be on it for like an hour 15, hour 20, something like that. So, not too bad. Making decent progress. Right around there and up to the left. That's where the hole is. So, we're about to start the steep part. So, fueling up first. Having fun? How are your legs?
Good.
How are your feet in your new shoes?
It's like I'm wearing suction cups.
Nice. She's got the brand new trail runners. Saucony.
Peregrine 8s.
The tread on them is very, very beefy. They look like the traction is very good.
And I don't know why I didn't look at Sauconys first. Those are always running shoes that fit me best.
Yeah. My Sportivo Wildcats are kind of on their last legs. Gonna have to replace them this season, maybe before our next hike. Tread's mostly gone, and there's a hole torn in the side of the left one there, so swap them out. Take the dog down to the creek here so he can load up on water, because this might be the last little bit of water we get before we come back down, actually, because I don't imagine there's going to be much more up there. Although the stream does seem like it might sneak around the bend there. So. But we're here, so make sure you drink some lunch. Thank you. Just finishing up our first scree field here. Most of it was okay. Like the bigger kind of Talus-y stuff, that was pretty solid. But there are a couple of spots where everything's kind of loose. Hard going. Just endless orange scree. Almost there though. Well, almost to the col. Then we just need to climb to the top of Cornwall. We're working our way over to the left to hopefully shave a little bit of distance off of that. It's probably not the most efficient route anyone could take to get up here, but we're gonna get it done. Well, we made it to the col, finally. And duck down behind these rocks here so we can get out of the wind a little bit. Gonna do a little bit of lunch. Come on. Our objective. Cornwall right there. So fortunately, it's nothing too technical or crazy. It's just a slog up to the top. So that must be Glasgow peeking out right over there. And then this valley down below us is where we were a few weeks ago when we were trying to get up here the first time. This way. It's a log peak. It's a banded peak. It's out right there. Alright, one last push. Just need to climb that hill. Ridge that way. Oh my goodness. 9,770 feet, yeah. Just under 3,000 meters. And down there, Talus Lake's where we started.
People.
Huh?
People.
Oh yeah. A couple of people on the track down there.
Gosley sees them.
Yeah. Oh my god. So that is the Glasgow Cornwall col. So that is another option for getting up here. So you can kind of get up into that and then come around that ridge and over. Nice long ridge walk. Looks pretty beautiful. So yeah, that's down there is the valley where we tried to come up before. We were a long way off when we turned around before. We were down in that valley. That would have been a long trip. Oh, and the wind stopped? Oh, for a second anyways. Yeah, you did it. Danny is stronger than she knows. She was really mad at me bringing her up here for a minute. Now she's okay. So,
Mad at the situation.
fair enough. So a super ambitious person can come up here, tag Cornwall, go over there, get Mount Cornwall, drop down there, get banded. But we are really ambitious. ambitious? Do you want to keep going? No? Okay. Yeah, we're not that
up to the top
ambitious.
of a peak.
Yeah.
Pretty damn proud of myself.
It's the tallest of the three, too. By like 20 meters, I think. This is the tallest of the three of these peaks, so. Wow. Good times. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Redemption for the last trip. We made it. Working our way back down. If anyone's following along at home with the GPS, you'll notice we take a slightly different route on the way down. On the way up, I was trying to find sort of hard-packed talus to do the climb up, and I was trying to find the most loose scree I could for the way down, while trying to not get us cliffed out, obviously. Because we're going to try to find a second, more direct route down to the creek where we left from when we have to take back up to Talus Lake. Because why not? Got a couple minutes. I will say, word of caution, if anyone is going to use our GPS data on their trip, we are not experienced scramblers or route finders. I can guarantee that there's more efficient and easier ways to do everything that we've done so far today.
And on most hikes.
That's probably true, yep. So, yeah, you can get it done with what we did, but it's probably not the best way. So, entertainment purposes only. Please don't treat us as your guides. We don't know what the hell we're doing most of the time.
We sure have fun.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's been a good day. Yeah. So, I guess we'll see probably pretty soon whether this is going to be doable or not. Depends how much this drops off after this ridge, I guess. Alright, good news, bad news situation. Good news, our shortcut seems to have worked. That looks like the trail up to Talus Lake right there, which is awesome. Just need to finish crossing this. Bad news is we had to cross all of this with about the worst rain that we had so far today. So it probably wasn't the smartest idea in the whole world. Danny's very impressed. She did awesome though, as always. Almost there. Just need to get there. Just a little bit. Then back to camp for warm beverages and, I don't know, drying out a bit. Rainy afternoon now. We just got back to camp a few minutes ago, and we figured we'd just come and huddle underneath the tarp here for a bit. Get the dog hopefully dried out a little bit. It smells an awful lot like a wet dog right now.
Yeah, it should be comfortable in the tent later if it doesn't dry out.
Yeah, that's alright. You're gonna smell him or you're gonna smell my farts. So it's one or the other.
What dog it is.
Mm-hmm. So, fun day?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, definitely had some cool moments. This is not one of them. This is just us sitting and waiting out the rain a little bit.
Well, it's definitely cool, but definitely not in the way that you were.
Looks like it's lightening up that way a little bit, so hopefully this isn't going to be too long lasting. And we can get out and do some stuff. Otherwise, it's not going to be a real thrilling evening.
We got a 4 o'clock dinner and climb into the tent.
Could be. Just as dinner was finished rehydrating, the rain stopped. The sun came out. Beautiful, bright blue sky. Oh my god. So we came down to the lakeshore to actually eat. Have a little post-hike cocktail and just enjoy the night for a little while while we can. The wind's a little chilly, but the sunshine more than makes up for it. So.
And the hot food.
And the hot food.
And the hot drink.
Yeah. Yeah, got a little apple cider, some bourbon in it. and then some Alpine Air mac and cheese with pack of gourmet Texas State Fair chili. So great combination. We just mix it all together. It's like the best chili mac you could imagine. Kelsey's sniffing around. He dried out in like 5 minutes once we got him into the tent. Just wrapped him in his blanket. He's just a happy little pupper now. So that's good. I'm a happy little human now because I feel the sun on my face. The good parts of this trip have been some of the best of any trip that we've done. The weather was taking its toll there this evening, so.
But like the lowest parts of this trip has definitely not been the lowest that we've ever had.
Oh no, definitely not. It's been a great trip. Love this trip. Alright, so I'm gonna sit down and just relax for a little bit. And thanks for coming along. Another awesome trip. See you in the morning. It's almost 7:30. Camp's all packed up. The lake is looking about as still as it's been all weekend. We woke up maybe an hour ago, and it wasn't raining, so we took the break in the weather when we could to get everything packed up. See some cool clouds just sort of settling in on top of the basin here. Today was supposed to be the rainiest day of the weekend, so we wanted to get everything ready to go while we could stay dry. I'm just going to grab some breakfast before we get on the trail. There are a couple of negatives about this weekend, though, sadly. My brand new carbon cork trekking poles got just mangled by some sort of squirrel or mouse. Danny's poles got chewed up too. Not impressed. Hopefully I can replace the handles on those without replacing the whole pole, because they were not cheap. Alright, well, I'm going to go get some breakfast and pack up the tarp and say goodbye to Talus Lake. Here we go again, hiking in the rain/hail. It's been a bit of a trend this year. At least we got to the little elbow trail before it started, so it's just the easy stuff that we have to slog through. Fun, fun, fun. It's not as cold as the last time we did this. It's not yet. Made it back to the campground. Fortunately, the rain let up a little bit on us, so we're actually getting back fairly dry.
And there's some thunder.
There's thunder on the horizon, though, so
Perfect timing.
yeah, we just got to get across the campground back to the car, get on the road. So, all in all, Talus Lakes, amazing time. So much fun. Highly recommended. Yeah, not much else to say, I guess, other than thanks as always for coming along, and see you on the next video.